Hello there, my name is Richard McMunn from the interview training company passmyinterview.com, and in this tutorial I will teach you how to prepare for and pass a medical school interview. So if you have a medical school interview coming up, please stick around, make sure you watch this tutorial fully from beginning to end, because I promise to help you pass your interview and to achieve that goal. This is what I will cover. I will give you a list of medical school interview questions that I recommend you prepare for. I will also give you great sample answers to those questions to help you succeed. I will tell you the qualities that you have to demonstrate during your medical school interview, and I will also tell you about further resources you can gain access to. So, 4 strong reasons why you should stick around and watch this tutorial fully from beginning to end. Now, just quickly before I get into the training and the interview questions and answers, a very warm welcome to this medical school interview training presentation. My name is Richard McMunn. That is me there in the centre of the screen. I've been helping people for 20 years now to pass their interviews. I always do that by giving you top scoring answers you can't find anywhere else. On that basis, please make sure you subscribe to the channel by clicking the red button below the video, and then you will not miss out on any of the weekly training videos I upload. You can also connect with me on LinkedIn. I've put my LinkedIn link in the description below the video, and it's always great to connect with like-minded professionals such as yourself. And please also give the video a like, because that tells me you enjoy the content, and I will therefore spend more time creating it for you. Thank you very much. Let's now get into those medical school interview questions and the top scoring answers. So the first question I want to cover is, why do you want to be a doctor? Now, the most effective way to answer this medical school interview question is to write down a list of things you feel you will gain from being a doctor, and also how your work will help others in the process. So here's a great model answer to help you. Here we go. I have considered carefully the reasons why I want to be a doctor, and also the responsibility that comes with the role. Now, there are 5 genuine reasons why I want to become a doctor, and these include the fact I already have a passion for medicine, which stems back many years. Now, this will help me to study hard and achieve my goals. I also feel I will gain the most job satisfaction from helping others to get better and also influencing them to lead healthier lives. Other reasons include the fact I will get to work with other like-minded professionals who are all working towards the same goal, and also the fact it is a job that requires continual learning and development. So I've given you there a very positive answer. It covers 5 reasons why you might want to become a doctor. Obviously, you can add to those if you want to, but that's a great first answer to the medical school interview question. Why do you want to be a doctor? Let's move on to the next question. What do you think the challenges are of being a doctor? So this medical school interview question is rather cleverly assessing whether or not you have the maturity and strength of character to deal with the many challenges that will inevitably come with being a doctor. Here's my suggested answer. I think the challenges will be many and varied, including the fact the population is rising and people are living longer, which means the workload will continue to increase. This requires an ability to organise your workload effectively, and to also make sure you embrace technology, as this can help you to complete your work more efficiently and also organise appointments. Other challenges will include the rise in mental health issues and the need to constantly assess and improve communication with patients and medical care providers. There are also other challenges in respect of dealing with and responding to the rise in pandemics and the need at times to conduct consultations online without seeing your patients face to face. I believe I have the strength of character to deal with these situations, but I do not underestimate the challenges that come with the role of a doctor. I will embrace the challenges professionally and positively, and I will always make sure I carry out my work diligently and professionally. So that shows that you have a level of awareness of the different challenges that will come your way when you are a doctor, and you are best positioned to deal with them. The next question of your medical school interview is, why have you decided to choose medicine and not some other field where you can help others. So give a genuine and honest reason here for choosing medicine, and think of the trigger point that made you want to study and become a doctor. What was your motivation for studying medicine? So here's a great example answer to help you. I chose medicine because not only is it a fascinating subject and there is so much to learn, but as a doctor, I will get to help and influence others in an incredibly significant way. We all value our health, so advising people and helping them to get better is a responsibility that I would cherish and value. My grandfather became ill during later life, and I got to witness firsthand how he was treated and cared for by the medical staff at the hospital. It was then that I got to see the important and tireless work they all do, and that experience reaffirmed my already established desire to study medicine and ultimately achieve my goal of becoming a doctor. That's another great answer. The next question: what qualities do you possess that set you apart from other medical school candidates? So in your response to this medical school interview question, try to align the qualities you have with that of a doctor, and also mention the qualities you possess that will help you to succeed at medical school. Here's a model answer for you. The qualities I have that set me apart from others include a desire and passion to continually learn and develop. To be a competent doctor requires an ability to always improve, and this is something I will enjoy through the course of my studies and my career. I also have strong analytical skills, the ability to work tirelessly under pressure whilst maintaining concentration levels, and I also believe I have leadership and management potential too. I am also a solid communicator, and I believe I could adapt my style of communication to cater for people from all ages, backgrounds, and situations. Finally, I am also someone who is grateful for the opportunities that come my way. Now, getting into medical school is not a given. You have to work hard. You have to understand that places are valuable, and that the medical school needs to know you are going to put in the effort required, whilst also acting as a positive role model for their establishment. I will do all of those things, and I strongly feel I have the foundations needed to become a great doctor. Next question: how do you plan to get the most out of your time whilst at medical school? Now, this interview question is assessing whether or not you already have a plan in place of how to study and how you will structure your workload and responsibilities whilst you are attending medical school. Here's another great answer for you. I have already considered this carefully, and I do have a plan in place of what I will do whilst I am at medical school. I will plan my study time meticulously and in an organised manner. Now, through self-analysis, I already know what type of learner I am, so this makes it easier for me to divide my study time up effectively. I will review my study material regularly. I will write plenty of notes during lectures. I will make sure my environment is commensurate to effective learning, and I will always use visuals where possible to retain the information needed. Now, there will be a lot of study time at medical school, so it's important I maintain a healthy lifestyle, I maintain a positive mental attitude, I make sure I eat healthily, and I also make sure I dedicate some time to exercise, because all of these things will serve to increase concentration levels and also help to improve my memory. Okay, so the next thing to do is to now watch my doctor interview questions and answers training video right here on YouTube. Just click that link in the top right hand corner of the video and it will take you through to my doctor interview questions and answers video. That will help you as well to prepare for medical school interviews. I hope you've enjoyed that. Please don't forget to subscribe, connect with me on LinkedIn, and also give the video a like. I would very much appreciate that. Thank you very much for watching and listening. I wish you all the best for successfully passing your medical school interview. Have a brilliant day.